group too.
Okay.
All right, we're live.
Good morning.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, everybody. This is my friend Laura.
Hello.
And she is my Mary Kay person. And we were talking recently because I have not worn eyeshadow since high school. And I'm pretty sure the techniques that I used back then are not good for my eyes now because I'm 50 and thinking I needed some new techniques. So we were going to do this call privately, and we decided we would open it up to you because you might be wondering the same things. So I've already applied my lash and brow serum this morning, which this is one of our free products this month for helping with lash like thickness and your brows. It helps them like fill in. So I've already applied that, and then I have my foundation on, and I have a little bit of sunburn on my nose, so my nose looks a little red, and blush, and she's going to take me from there. So take it away, Laura.
Okay, so this is not normally how I look. This is a very no makeup look because I told Adrienne we would step through this together. So you're going to get to see two of us do eye makeup live, or if you're watching the replay. So if you have any questions as we talk, feel free to go ahead and comment. The streaming system that we're using for your name to appear, what I'm looking at, it asks you to click on a link to allow StreamYard to share your name. So it's safe to do that. It doesn't, act strange or anything on your regular Facebook page. So if you want your name to show up for me to see, that would be fine if you want to log in. Otherwise, I'll just see Facebook user. So, but thank you for watching, and thank you, Adrienne, for enabling me to share with you and some others. I just love to share. So I wanted to talk about brows. And so having your brows grow, so I always kind of work top down. And so usually my hair's up with my, it's wet and it's in my towel, and I'm doing my foundation and things, my skincare and foundation. And then I start with my brows. And I never 53 until Mary Kay came with brow products a couple of years ago. Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, so we have two amazing brow cheater products that help fill in whenever you do feel a little bit sparse. And so one is a really fine tip. Let me show you how fine this tip is. Hold on. Really, really, really fine. It's comes to a point. It doesn't need sharpened. It's always super fine. And literally, you just go, and I actually have to use my little cheater mirror here. You actually just draw the lines in where it's sparse. Like I just do quick little strokes. And I'm just going to do one brow so you can see the difference, okay? And I use a brunette. But then because my hair has dimension in it, I use a dark blonde actually to lighten it up with a brow gel. And I love this applicator. It's like a mini mascara wand. And then I just cover and coat the top of the brow with this gel so that it holds the hairs down and it actually plumps up the existing hair that you have. So if you can see the difference, whoa, look at that.
Wow.
And it just makes you look so awake. But did you see how quick that was?
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm going to do the other one so that I don't go all day with, and so your brows, when you're thinking about brows, your brows are sisters, not twins. I don't know if you've ever heard that before.
I've only ever heard you say that before. So while you're doing that, I'm going to do mine with my other kind of gel that I have.
Okay, great. Because she is feeling some gel envy or brow envy, aren't you,
I am,
Adrienne?
actually.
So what I love about that when you do your brows is it helps you look more awake, and it does help you look younger. And as we age, they do tend to fade. And so, and again, the gel will give you some control on how they can be, laid down neatly.
So when you go back to when you said they're sisters, not twins, what do you mean by that?
So they're going to look similar. They are not going to look identical. See how mine are? I mean, I've got one that's raised a little bit more.
Okay.
They're just not going to be completely exact. Okay, look at that. See the difference? Yes. So how How often do you do your brows, Adrienne?
Not very. Because I wear
Okay.
bangs, a lot of times my hair is too long to see them anyway. But my bangs are
Okay.
short right now, so I should be doing this more often.
Yes.
And of course, since we haven't been going anywhere,
You know-
I haven't been doing this at all.
Yeah. So this is the other thing, is the focus on eyes right now, because when we are going out in public, oftentimes we are wearing masks.
Right.
And so there's just more focus overall on our eyes. And so I do think it's nice to pay a little bit more attention to them. And, you know, one thing that I love is I just love teaching technique to make it fast.
Yeah.
I wear my hair curly. I use the Monet curly hair products, actually, because I like to be quick in the bathroom. I'm not one of these who's going to spend an hour getting ready. So everything I teach with makeup is super fast. Look at you. You just took 5 years off your life. Yeah, seriously. Okay, so now we're going to talk eyes. And so the order that we do eye makeup is, and there's no makeup police that are going to come into your bathroom and, you know, if you don't do it the right way. But what they say, the professional makeup artists, is eyeliner, mascara, then eyeshadow.
Oh.
Now, if you goof with your, well, the problem is then you can get some fallout of your eyeshadow onto your mascara, and you can do another coat at the end. But that's basically, you know, kind of the way to go. So our eyeliners are super popular, and I thought I grabbed one, but I don't. So you're going to have to model yours. Okay. So basically,
so I have the
and
Mary Kay. This is an eyeliner,
perfect.
like the soft pencil one, right?
Yes.
And I need to sharpen it. Hold on.
Yes. So there is a sharpener in the lid.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Perfect.
Okay. So now it's sharp.
Yes. And so then you can just do your, along the line of your lashes.
Okay. Now I have to look in my magnifying mirror. So I'm going to look over here.
And I'm going to put you on full screen while I go grab mine.
Okay. So I'm just going along the line of my lashes. I don't do anything fancy like winged eyeliner because I'll be honest with you, I have tried that before and I can't do it right. So we're just keeping this really simple. Also because I feel like my eyes are really curved and they're not, you know, wider, like almond shaped. So the winged, I don't know that the winged eyeliner would be the right shape for my eye anyway. So. And I'm putting this on the bottom. I don't know if I'm supposed to be doing that, Laura, or not, but if not, you can tell me how to come back and take it off. But I like this eyeliner because it's nice and soft. And so I feel like it doesn't, because when I do this, like my eyelids, I feel like
yes, there's no pull.
Crinkly. There's no pull with this, yeah. So am I doing it right?
With the eyeliner. You are.
Okay. And am I supposed to?
It's very forgiving.
Am I supposed to go underneath too? Okay.
So it's your choice. Some people do. I do, Adrienne.
Okay.
Some people don't feel comfortable doing under their eyes. You said you do have allergies.
What's that?
So if your eyes get watery, you said you have allergies.
Oh, yes, allergies.
So if your eyes get watery, you may opt to not do the bottom.
So I guess I do the bottom because my lashes on the bottom are really light. And so I feel like if I don't, it looks like I don't have any lashes down there.
Right.
Because of the allergies, I don't usually wear mascara. So I'm going to today because you're going to show us how, but.
Yes.
Okay. Now, am I supposed to line all the way to my inner corner on the top?
So again, that's a choice. I choose not to. Do you see how far I go? I go just to like the end of the color. This is so hard because the mirror is backwards. Hold on.
So the iris, right?
Yeah, the end of the iris. I just go right there.
Okay, that's what I usually do too.
Okay. So
Okay.
while she's finishing that, that looks great. See, and we're instantly awake. We have a mutual friend, Linda, who she's all about her eyeliner. Like I love to ask the question, if you were stranded on a desert island, what one makeup product would you want with you? And I agree, actually. For me, it's eyeliner, moreover than mascara. Some people, it's lipstick or lip gloss.
Yeah.
So
I
if you
think for
guys
me
are
it would be
watching this
lipstick.
or watching the replay, post what your favorite one item that you'd have to have if you were stranded. Okay, so
hold on, I got some all over me.
okay.
Okay.
So now we're going to talk about putting on the eyeshadow, and it does depend on the type of eyes that you have. So we have actually, when we teach classes on this, we actually have a diagram with 6 different types of eyes. So depending on how your eyes are set, depends on how you would apply and where you would apply the makeup. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Adrienne has deep set eyes. And so what deep set means, that your eyelids are seen, but your brow bones are also very prominent. So that's another reason for doing your brows. Okay?
Okay.
So deep set eyes are pretty easy to put eyeshadow on.
Oh.
So basically what you're going to do is take an all over eyeshadow brush, which let me show you guys what that looks like. Mary Kay carries an all over eyeshadow brush that works really, really well. I used to not even own brushes until I joined Mary Kay about 7 years ago. I used to just use those little sponge things, but this is an all over, which is very similar to what you have, Adrienne. It's an all over eyeshadow brush.
Thick as yours.
Yeah, this is a new technology. They're synthetic, but they're amazing. They're softer than real hair, and they don't.
Oh, you froze.
So what you want to do is pick your shade. They're very durable.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now.
All right. So take your light shade of eyeshadow. Take your Blossom.
Okay. So she sent me, let me show them what you did. She sent me,
okay,
because I have no idea what colors I should be using. She sent me some little samples in a card. And so I picked a couple that I thought were pretty, and we're going to try those. So Blossom is the light one.
Yes. Now, can you see with your glasses off?
No, but I have a magnifying mirror.
All right. So what you're going to do, I was going to demonstrate, but you can just, you're going to take that eyeshadow, and it's going to go from your eyeliner line, your lash line, thank you, all the way up to your brow bone.
Okay. So all over?
All over. And we are doing mascara last today because we're just really focusing on the eyeshadow. So I don't want her to have allergy issues and maybe runny eyes. And see how it's lightening up. So Adrienne has a good amount of color, natural color on her lids. So do you see how that's lightening up, Adrienne? And it's just creating a brightness to it and neutralizes everything. So these eyeshadows are called ChromaFusion.
Or just one?
Yes.
Okay.
No, do both. These eyeshadows are called ChromaFusion, which are a newer technology that we introduced about 18 months ago. And this makeup is called Life Proof, and it will wear for more than 12 hours. You do not need to touch it up. It does not fade away. It actually will sustain rain and sweat and just a whole day of living. So they're very durable, and they're very pigmented, and you can layer them depending on how much color you want.
Okay, so I have another question now.
Okay.
So I don't know if you can see, but my the skin on my lids is kind of, I don't know if you call that crepey, but it's like wrinkly. So is this the best shadow color for something like that, or the best kind of shadow?
So you're using Blossom?
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay. So that is a good shade because it is a matte. So whenever you are a little bit crinkly, you know, you don't want to use a shadow with shine in it. You want to use more of a matte. It's much more forgiving and it kind of hides the aging part of our eyes.
Okay.
Okay. But you want to be really good about your eye creams.
Right.
You use your
I have
on your lids.
I have the Monat eye cream, and then we also have that 30-second miracle, which is I have that right here. We call it Botox in a bottle. So I don't use this every day, but it kind of helps plump up the skin. So
okay,
and it does help with especially the ones under my eyes.
So we also have an eye primer, which is another layer that some people will add. And so that might do a nice job for you of kind of giving it a base like a foundation primer, like spackle on a wall.
Okay.
It just, you know, it's not anything for anti-aging, but it smooths things out so your eyeshadow applies better. Okay.
Cool.
All right. So then I'm going to do, since I'm doing 3 shades, I'm going to show you what I do next. So the way that I do my eyes, yeah, you can just watch. The way that I do my eyes, so I do more of a standard eye application, which is 3 colors. I'm going to show you guys a picture of the lid, the crease, and the highlight shade, and then I'm going to do it. And then we'll go back to Adrienne finishing up her deep set eyes. So let's see. Mirror of it all. Okay. See the picture here?
Yeah.
So you see there's 3 shades. So there's the lid and then the crease and then the brow. So, I mean, and I'm just very fast with this. So I have a compact. We sell our shadows so that you can customize compacts. They are magnetic. So they just pop in.
That's cool.
And then they just pop in. So I did the all over light shade. And then I'm going to use this brush, I think, to do my crease, which is just an angled brush.
Okay.
Similar to what you have on your, it is, yes. Yes. So you want to take when you do 3 shades, you take a darker color. So I'm actually doing a color that's kind of a red. It's called, I think it's actually called Hummingbird, to be honest. Okay. And then I just like drop my eyelid down and I just go into the crease with this brush. And it fills in that crease area really quickly and easily. And that just sort of accents the crease. And we're going to accent yours, but we're just going to do it a little bit differently. Okay. And then the final shade, I will just use a matte color. I think it's the same one that you might be using, Dusty Rose.
Yeah.
And then I do that on my lid. Sorry that I blocked your view.
That's okay.
Okay. So that's basically all I do. And then we have a blender brush. I always forget the name specifically. Eye smudger, not blender. And it will help kind of soften the lines. And so I just do this like super fast. Now, if I wanted real intense color, I would go over it again and again with 2 or 3 layers. But for every day, this is all I do. And then you'll see it really pop when I add the mascara. So what you're going to do is you're going to take your crease type brush. Hopefully it's soft enough for the shadow.
It's pretty stiff.
It's pretty stiff. Okay.
Yeah, because I think it's definitely, it's forward.
Okay. So let's do this for you. Let's take your all over shadow brush.
Okay.
And you're actually going to use it more like you're going to stiffen it by squeezing it.
Okay.
And what you're going to do is see where it says close set eyes? Wait, hold on. Deep set
Deep
eyes,
set-
I'm sorry. Do you
Mhm.
see how that line goes with the blue?
Oh, okay.
So you're actually going to kind of
This is
make
gonna
like
be
a
entertaining.
C, like think the letter C,
Uh-huh.
okay, like on its side a little bit, but you're just going to do sort of a C type shape a little bit above your crease, closer towards your brow bone.
Okay. This would be easier if I had a pencil to draw with.
Well,
Okay,
our
wait, can I see that picture again,
sure.
please?
I knew you were going to ask me that. It's the okay.
Okay. All right.
And also, Adrian, why don't you glance up again? Do you see how it's literally brought underneath the lower lid? It's like goes right to the lower eye line of your lashes.
Okay. So if I start down here then?
Yes. So you can go down and then you can kind of go
Oh.
up and around.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to use this brush for that. Let me try this one.
And if not, you can use the edge of the sponge applicator.
Oh, maybe that would be easier. I don't know. I feel like
Because
that's really thick. Let me do this. Okay.
so this is one of those things where the right tools do really make it
Yeah.
easier. But again, I did crazy things with sponges for, oh, I don't know, 30 years. So I made it work.
Yeah.
80% of people tell me they're not comfortable doing eyeshadow application. So I'm here to tell you that, you're not alone. And it's one of those things where the more you do it, the more comfortable you'll feel. Look at that.
So I did it, but it kind of got sloppy. So
But that's okay. I mean, you can use your finger to blend a little bit if you want to do that. It does not look sloppy from where I'm looking.
okay. So above the crease and down.
Up and down. And we can
Was
pull
that
colors for you. Do you feel like we can always experiment with different shades. We thought we would try the Dusty Rose. And I
Yeah,
see
I
it.
feel like it's too. Can you see it?
Mhm.
Okay. Do you feel like it's a good color? I feel like it's maybe too pinky.
I would go, now that I see the color tone of your eyelids, I would send you some samples that are a little bit darker to make them pop.
So like I have the Merlot. Should I be using that instead?
You could try it. It's bold.
Hey,
I do
go
Merlot
big
in
or
my
go
crease.
home, right?
That's right. I do Merlot in my crease.
Let's just see what happens. So I'm just gonna kind of wipe that off. Oh wow, that's definitely.
But you can blend it. I knew you were gonna.
So my C ends up looking more like a V, but
That's okay.
it'll get better later, right? The more I do
Yes.
this.
Yes.
Okay. I didn't do that very well. Well, I can take it off later.
Okay, get closer to the camera so I can see. Okay, now take your pinky
Okay.
and blend. Just kind of real around the edges of that color. You can blend it.
I feel like I have more on the one side than the other. There. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay.
Now open your eyes, put your glasses on and open your eyes and take a look.
I feel like it makes my eyes look bigger.
Right.
Is that the idea?
Yes, yes. And it makes them look a little more white, which helps.
Okay.
And
I feel like I needed to get the C, like the arc of the C up a little higher. Do you feel
okay.
like?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. You can go just yes. So again, that'll be some playing around with it, but now you have a visual, and I can send you a zoomed in screenshot so you have it on your phone when you're
Okay.
doing it.
Okay.
Okay. So now we're going to do mascara. So I know
So
you
that's
have
it. That's all I would do is just that
that's
C
that's
line.
all. Yes. Isn't that easy?
Yeah.
Do you know how quick that is? I mean, between that the base shade, and then throw the C, and you look more awake, you look younger. And then when you add the mascara, it will pull it all together. So Adrienne has our ultimate mascara, which is an amazing bread and butter kind of mascara for us. We sell a ton of mascara. We actually offer 6 different types. The one that she is using is it's earned the Good Housekeeping seal of approval. It's one of our best selling products, and it is for volume. So go ahead, Adrienne, and apply the mascara.
So now I haven't
So it is
curled my eyelashes yet, but so they're going to be kind of straight.
It's an option. I will curl mine on special occasions, but I do not curl mine every day.
If I don't, mine just stick, like they're poker straight. They'll stick straight out.
Okay. My eyelashes must be like my hair
That
because
would
they're
make
curled.
sense. So when I bought my serum for my eyelashes, it came with this little like heated eyelash curler, which is kind of fun to use, but I don't have time to mess with that kind of stuff right now. So I feel like I don't even do this right.
Nope, you're doing fine. You can wiggle or you can just drag it up. It either way.
So
And
I guess
do you
I
do it?
wiggle so it separates the lashes a little bit better.
Yes. Oh, I think it's doing a great job. Yeah, from the camera angle, I can definitely see the definition.
Oh, can you? Good. All right, and then the lower lashes.
Yeah. And you have long lashes. Your lashes are long.
I do. They're just really like fine. So unless I wear mascara, you can't see them. Well, I probably needed more product on the brush.
So that's another tip. Most people probably know this, but just in case they don't, you don't want to pump your mascara. You want to twist, because the pumping puts more air in and it dries it out sooner, and it also introduces bacteria when you pump. Yeah. So,
Okay.
and also you want to exchange, that looks fantastic. Yes.
Okay.
And you want a fresh mascara every 3 months. So that's also important to keep bacteria at bay. So I'm going to be demonstrating this mascara, which is our limited edition Fanorama, it's called. And this is our mainstream product called Lash Love, which we always have. But the Fanorama part is it's a pink tube, which I love because you can find it down in your handbag. If your handbag is dark, it's easy to find, or if your makeup bag is dark. But the brush is a little bit unique. I'm going to show you what the brush has. So the brush has 2 different types of shapes. So if you look at the top of that brush, it looks rounded, but then if I turn it 90 degrees, now it looks like an hourglass. Yeah. And so that allows it to apply a couple different angles, but then also, here's my favorite part. Can you tell there's little brush fibers on the end of the brush?
Yeah, I can see that.
And so you can take it in a pointing type fashion and hit every single lash. So again, I'm going to just do one eye and show you the difference. And then I go at the end, I go into the light ones that are more in the corner. Okay, so what do you think? So
I
that's
think it
one
looks
coat.
good. Yeah. It's definitely different.
One coat. So then I'll do another coat just to show you the, so you kind of give it a couple seconds to set. And you guys have an eye makeup remover, right, Adrian?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
I
So
always
is
like
that
to talk about that. It is not a waterproof mascara, no.
Okay.
But the eye makeup remover, using an actual eye makeup remover is really important because you don't want to be pulling and tugging when you're removing your eye makeup because that skin around your eyes is so thin. It's
Mhm.
actually as thin as tissue paper.
Wow.
So you want to be thinking tissue paper anytime you're touching this area. But so there's the difference in one eye over the other. Look how much bigger the eye
Yeah.
looks even. Crazy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I'm just going to finish with some quick cheek and lip, and then I'll go back and do my other eye. But just talking about brushes. So this is a really awesome cheek brush. It actually has a thumb indentation, so you can squeeze it if you want to do contouring.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just going to do some basic color today. Let me see, where's my other little, oh, here. So this is, I told you I'd mention a couple different compacts. And so this is one, and I actually have a bronzer in here as well, but I have 6 eyeshadows and a bronzer. But you can even just do 3 eyeshadows, a cheek color, and store mini brushes in here.
Mm-hmm.
So this can hold 3 and 1 because our cheek color comes rectangle shape. So, and then this is our mini one. This is great for your purse, and it holds 4 eyeshadows or a cheek and an eye. Okay. So I'm just going to do a light, this is called Shy Blush. It's just a very light color of cheek color. And we just do circular motion, midpoint of your eye and out. And I am a big believer in cheek color because, again, I think it makes us look more awake and alive. I just do a little bit where the sun would hit. And eye with it. So if you don't have bangs, we actually say do a V shape here so that you're framing your eyes with your cheek color. I just do a little bit of that for some color. And then we're going to finish with some lipstick, but I wanted to just talk about the satin lips super quick because it's one of my favorite products. And that is a sugar scrub. And I know Adrienne makes her own as well. Right, Adrienne?
Yeah, but I have that one too. I have made it with our Rejuvenique oil and some brown sugar, but I do love your sugar scrub too.
So you can lick it. But I love it because if I'm going to wear a darker color, I want to take all that dead skin off for sure. And you just leave it on for about a minute and then wipe it off with a wet rag or a tissue. And then I'm using, or you can lick it because we say that it's no calories. It doesn't come up in the Weight Watcher app, so it must be 0 points. So this shade that I'm showing you here is called Rich Truffle, and it is a semi-matte lipstick. So we have lipsticks, lip gloss, but and I just put it on with the tube, and I see Adrienne's using a lip brush.
Yeah.
And then I think that too helps us look more awake. We also have an SPF lip protector that I had on earlier today when I was out walking. It's an SPF 15. So we don't neglect our lips. So how's that?
Looks good.
Don't we look better than when we started? Well, I still have the uneven eyes going on. But yeah, so if anybody else is interested that watches this later, Adrienne can connect us and I can send you some sample shades to try. And it'll just allow you to play a little bit in your bathroom and let you try some different things. We have a whole host of shadow colors. In fact, I can show a picture here of all of our options. So we have all these powders, and then we have these, which are a liquid eyeshadow that are very shimmery and bright for your eyes, and they're very popular as well. So anything else, Adrienne? You're welcome.
I'm just really glad that you were able to come and help me with this. And Yeah. I don't know how often I'll do this, but yeah, maybe on Sundays when I go
Yes,
to church.
or whenever, I think whenever you're doing Zooms, you know, or
Oh,
whenever.
that's true. I think I'm losing you.
Yeah. How's that?
I can hear you now. So I think, and we want to honor everybody's time. We've been on here for like 35 minutes now. So, but yeah, if you guys have questions about eye makeup, you can leave your comments below or private message me and I'll connect you with Laura. Probably later tonight, I'll demonstrate the makeup remover balm so that you can see how that works. And we'll talk to you soon.
Okay, bye-bye. Bye, Adrienne. Bye, ladies.